Yay, we got sand down. It feels like it's taken us forever to get to this point. But today, Michael got an early start, levelling off more of that gravelly stuff. By the time I joined, he was cracking on with that. I started taking some of the topsoil round the back, because he didn't need the digger at this point. This was tedious, bless him. He was having to fill the bucket because it wouldn't fit in the dumpy bags. But like I say, when I was doing that, he finished off levelling out all the gravel. Well, we thought it was levelled out. Anyway, once the bags were about 2/3 empty, they were then light enough that we could drag them round, because this was going to be so much faster and easier, because those were taking a lot of time. You can see what little soil I'd managed to do in this whole time of going back and forth. But anyway, so yes, we managed to drag the last bits of the bags around with the topsoil in, and putting this on here, we got them round, but then the rest was like, nah, we'll finish that another day, and cracked on with the sandpit. Once we finished with the diggers, the girls thought it was their new toy, of course, and were desperate to play on it, and did for a good 20 minutes until it got boring. But that's a goat for you. Michael said no, they can't have a digger. Oh well. But we managed to get down the first sleeper post. Yay! It took ages to get that levelled out. We got the second one down. We propped it up as to where it should be level-wise, and then just packed underneath it. It was the easiest way. We were on the other one putting the gravel down first and then putting the sleeper back on top, and it was taking longer. And then we got another one in. I was laughing at Michael at this point. He was trying to drag a gravel bag on gravel, and he ran out of oomph. But also when you laugh, your strength goes. I don't know how that works, but it does. But then yay, we got the first bit of sand down. Oh, honest, it feels like it's taken like 7 months, not 7 days, just to get to this point. But anyway, I wanted a bit down before we called it quits for the day, so Apollo could comfortably get over, because walking on the stones has been hurting his little tootsies, bless him. It also gives us a rough idea of how much more sand we are going to need. A lot. And here I was hoping, oh no, ran the wrong way. Of course it went the wrong way. Of course it didn't land where I wanted it to. But we put the big tyres down just to keep the membrane down. Before we packed up for the night, we let the dogs have a little play in and about on the sandpit. And it was also, never realised at the time, but Reva's first time on sand. And she wasn't fazed at all. Carrie having a blast, but there. Bee having a blast, but yep, Reva's first time on sand. Ran over it a few times, had a sniff, couldn't care less. But then we got the dogs out the way, and it was the goats' turn. Look at those little track marks. Oh my god, they're adorable. But yep, they had fun playing on it and hopping on and off, and we finally managed to get Apollo to come over too, so he could have a look before we left. He was a little bit more cautious, but once he seen me walking on it and the goaty girls walking on it a few times, he got brave. He got brave, Kiwi. And there we go. Love it. I can't wait for this to be fully finished so he can really have a good roll in that sand, because I just know he's going to love it. Hopefully we'll get it finished tomorrow. That's the plan. Mwah.